Indian general elections, a mammoth event, a remarkable spectacle of democracy, and a field where predictability is as elusive as a mirage. Spanning the length and breadth of the country, they are a testament to the grandeur of the world's largest democracy. Picture this: more than 1 billion individuals, diverse in language, faith, culture, and ideologies, unified by the power of the ballot. Their choices, influenced by a myriad of factors, from national issues to local dynamics, from economic conditions to social narratives, form an intricate tapestry that's as complex as it is fascinating. This makes the Indian electoral landscape akin to a Rubik's Cube, constantly shifting and rarely predictable. The unpredictability is further amplified by the dynamic nature of Indian politics, where alliances are as fluid as water and political fortunes can change faster than the monsoon winds. So how do we navigate this sea of uncertainty? Enter the realm of opinion polls. These are not crystal balls, but they do provide a snapshot of the political mood at a given moment, offering a possible direction in an otherwise labyrinthine journey. In this labyrinth of unpredictability, opinion polls are the compass leading us towards possible outcomes. In the run-up to the 2024 Indian general election, various media houses and polling agencies have painted their picture of the electoral battlefield. Let's delve into the diverse vote share projections of these agencies. First up, we have Zee News in collaboration with Matrize. They project the National Democratic Alliance, or the NDA, to secure 43.6% of the vote share. Following closely behind, the Indian National Democratic Indian Alliance, also known as I.N.D.A., is expected to secure 27.7%, and the remaining parties collectively account for the remaining 24.9%. Next, we have India Today teaming up with CVoter. Their projections lean slightly more towards the NDA, predicting a vote share of 45%. India is expected to secure a significant 38%, while the other parties lag behind with 17%. Finally, let's look at the projections from Times Now and ETG. They predict a slightly lower vote share for the NDA at 41.8%. India is projected to secure 28.6%, and the remaining parties collectively account for 29.6%. As you can see, the projections vary across the board. The National Democratic Alliance appears to be leading in all scenarios, but the gap between them and the Indian National Democratic Indian Alliance varies. The share for other parties also fluctuates, showing that the race is still very much open. As the numbers reveal, the game is far from over. The electoral tides can shift, and often do. So while these projections provide a snapshot of the current political climate, they are by no means definitive. The true decider will always be the people who cast their votes on election day. While these numbers provide insights, they are not the final verdict. They are merely indicators of the current political climate. So let's talk about what these opinion polls are indicating. The National Democratic Alliance, or NDA, seems to be leading the race according to all three polls. Their projected vote share ranges from 41.8% to 45%. The Indian National Democratic Indian Alliance, known as I.N.D.A., is trailing behind with projections between 27.7% and 38%. The remaining vote share is expected to be scattered among other parties. But remember, these are just projections. The actual results may vary due to a multitude of factors. Political alliances could shift, unexpected events might sway public opinion. Voter turnout can significantly influence the final tally, and local dynamics often play a crucial role in determining the outcome. So, while these polls can give us a glimpse into the possible scenarios, they should be taken with a grain of salt. As we move closer to the election, these numbers are likely to change. Remember, in the world of politics, the only certainty is uncertainty. As the countdown to the 2024 Indian general election begins, the nation waits with bated breath. Our journey through the labyrinth of opinion polls has revealed a range of possible outcomes, reflecting the vibrant and unpredictable nature of Indian politics. The National Democratic Alliance and the Indian National Democratic Indian Alliance, along with other parties, jostle for dominance in a fiercely contested electoral battleground. These opinion polls, while providing insights, are merely glimpses into a future yet unwritten. They encapsulate the voting intentions of a moment, subject to change as swiftly as the wind. Dynamic factors, local dynamics, and the ever-evolving political landscape of India add layers of complexity to these projections. In this volatile panorama, one thing remains certain: the power of the Indian voter. It is the voters who will steer the ship of democracy to its final destination, shaping the future of the nation with their votes. In the grand theatre of Indian democracy, the final act is always written by the voters. Until then, all we can do is anticipate.